welcome back. It is another beautiful day for a bowling event here in Fishers, Indiana. That's right, we're here at Pinheads. And it's going to be a great day. I'm speaking very quietly right now because there's literally nobody in the bowling center and it is dead quiet. So it's kind of nice, a good start to the morning. However, the 3:40 a.m. alarm clock that went off today to get us here, that wasn't quite as fun, but that's okay. I am looking forward to today. I haven't had much time to do any bigger videos or talk about what's going on in practice because, well, life's kind of been crazy and I really haven't had time to really do anything other than just work, fix the problems that we have, and then maybe practice every once in a while. So this may be a really good or a really bad day. We don't know, but we're feeling good. Today we're on 34-foot wolf, which I'm a big short pattern guy. I love it. And I have a feeling scores are going to be pretty high. But, as long as we have some room to miss and I can at least get the ball to do the right thing down lane, I don't think we're going to have to worry too much. Just going to have to worry about staying on top of ball motion and make sure the ball goes through the pins to keep up with scores. And that, guys, it's going to be a fun day. And my wife will join me soon here. She's actually out in the car still napping from the early alarm clock this morning. So all together, guys, it's going to be a fun day. I got nothing else for you. If I have any other thoughts before practice, I'll let you guys know. But we're back at it. We're ready to rock and roll. I did get some fresh rocks drilled up specifically for earlier in the day transitions, some pin down stuff, which I don't do very often, some stuff that's kind of delay that ball seeing it and changing direction a little bit lazier, and so that may come into play today. So a lot of positives heading in today. I feel great. Swing feels phenomenal. Hand feels great. Did have a good practice session yesterday, so just because of lack of practice these past couple weeks doesn't mean I don't think that means we won't have a good performance today. I still think we can go out and compete very, very well and make it happen. So I'm done rambling now. I'm gonna get ready to bowl and I'm gonna drink as much as my coffee as I can.
Right. Keaton Russell. Here. Brandon Caffey. Here. McIntyre. Here. Boyd. Here. Oh, that's right. Simon's not here.
All right, y'all, we are underway here. We're about to get started. We are getting started now. We're gonna go with urethane. Obviously, that's what we do. We just throw urethane. Reactive didn't look horrible, but you definitely need to define them a little bit. But this is a very high volume pattern, and you can kind of tell here the ball just it wants to wiggle quite a bit. So we're gonna have to stay very, very precise when it comes to speed today and make sure our speed is on point. And other than that, go out and execute, make some good shots, and hopefully put together a good day and just have some fun. Oh, by the way, we're throwing a urethane ball. I don't know if I said that, but that should just be obvious. So let's go have a good day. Let's make something happen. Well, considering I don't actually know what happened for that entire block, I'm just going to go to the expert analysis here and my beautiful wife to describe what exactly transpired for those 8 games of bowling.
Trash, then good.
Trash, then good. That's the best explanation ever. Yeah, like basically what she said. Point on. Trash, then good. It was a tale of 2 sides of the house. If anybody's ever been to Fishers or Pinheads here in Fishers, Indiana, you realize there are 2 sides of the house, a low end and a high end. And the low end definitely played better, a little bit more sparky off the gutter. Yeah, more miss room in. The other side of the house seemed like it got really, really snot tight, like just dead hang down lane. It was really hard to get the ball to go through the pins. The first 4 games, I wasn't really doing the correct things, and when I was doing the correct things, I didn't do them well. I stayed in urethane too long. Obviously, we need to stretch them a little bit, but I try to uber stretch them, and I don't know why. I just don't get why I try to do that. So I fought urethane for the first 3 games. Should have been out of it after game 1. Should have been reactive. You live and learn. Game 4 was one of those where I was like, okay, we're gonna get rolling. And I shoot 170. I was like, dude. We go to game 5. And once again, I had a big game rolling. I'm like, all right, here we go. I'm going to start running down this number. And I had 2 just really bad breaks in the 9th and 10th. I I stuffed high flush 7-pinned on the 9th frame, picked it up, and then the 10th frame, I threw a great shot. I swisher 7 pinned. It was like a 7-10 swisher. The 10 pin got taken out, and the 7 pin didn't fall over. And like just out of lack of concentration, I whiffed the 7 pin then, and I shot like 2-teen in game 5. And like that was like the point that really got me to just like chill out, because I was starting to do like the first 4 games I didn't really execute all that well. My hair's doing crazy things, don't worry about it. I didn't execute all that well, but I was getting it close. And finally in game 5 I was executing extremely well, and then just didn't get the breaks when I needed them. And so after I missed that 7 pin, it was like a really good point for me to just go like, okay, deep breath, dude. Like just calm down. You're fine. Like, you just made a dumb mistake because you're literally getting riled up about nothing. And so then in game 6, we came back in with just a fresh perspective, mindset, and I shot my 9th PBA 300, which was really, really cool. That was actually one of my goals today that I talked about beforehand with one of my buddies. And after that, then the last 2 games, we go 220, 220. So could have been bigger, but also too, like a couple good shots that didn't strike, and a couple shots that I think maybe should have gotten like worse results. Definitely got good 9 counts. So it was like one of those where, hey, you know, we just take it. We got our big game when we needed it. We finished out the block strong, and we got ourselves into tomorrow after being like 60 out of the number for the first 5. So definitely pleased with that. Altogether, it's a good day. No, it's a great day. It's a great day. We battled back, got ourselves into the number, and now we get a chance tomorrow to go out, try to win another title. But tonight, since it is like still 1 o'clock in the day right now, we're going to go and play some golf. We're going to go walk and just enjoy being outside. It's gorgeous outside right now. I'm going to go get a little exercise in and hopefully walk 18 holes before the sun goes down, and then come back and get all rested up and ready for tomorrow morning. So if I don't see you guys before tomorrow morning, I don't know what else I would say other than I can't suck the first 4 games because I only have 3 games tomorrow, and I just need to do good all day. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, guys. We are back here at Pinheads while I'm trying to get this thing adjusted. How's it look? It looks good. Are you still tired?
Yeah.
She didn't have a great night last night. She had a bellyache. However, I slept like a log, which is great because I really needed that. And it's Sunday now. It's match play day. I am so stoked to be back in the hunt in tournaments again. It feels so good. It's... yes. Like yesterday, just being able to pull everything together the last 4 and get myself here. Good vibes, good vibes. We also had good vibes yesterday. Went out, played golf. We suffered through a lightning and thunderstorm while it torrentially downpoured on us. She can vouch. And then last night we had a really good dinner, and we watched some football, which was great. It's a great way to end the night. This morning, coming in here for match play, and this is, I'm just going to give you guys the whole format now because I know I'm going to forget to do it later, but today is top four get a first round bye. 5 through 12 bowl first round. They bowl 3 games. It's total pinfall. So we'll bowl 3 games. Whoever has total pinfall, move to the next round. The round of 8 will be the same thing. 3 games, total pinfall. And then once we cut to the round of 4, that will be 2 games, total pinfall. And then obviously the title match will be 2 games, total pinfall as well. So today isn't necessarily about getting hot and getting hot quick, although we don't want to bowl bad game 1. Today is kind of like making sure you set yourself up to get some big numbers if you need them. Today's game plan is going to be, we're going to throw urethane, although I didn't have the best of looks with it. I don't think I used it properly yesterday. I think I was trying to belly it too much and play it too much like old-fashioned cheetah. I need to be either more direct or much, much slower. But today the goal is going to be to try to stretch out this pattern and then let my rev rate come into play, move left, get into reactive, and try to create a little bit more angle than everybody else to create a better pocket for myself to throw to. And hopefully my carry percentages go up and my strike percentage is higher, and that's kind of what I'm going with the law of physics here, that I'm hoping that I can just get my ball to strike more than theirs just due to higher rev rate, better angles. So that's the goal today. What do you think about that?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. She's my ball rep today, so I kind of have to listen to her. What ball should I throw?
The good one.
She is so good at this. You're coming along to every single tournament from now on. Anyways, I'm going to get ready. Let's have a day.
On your table, just go ahead and list your bowling balls. That would be.
All right, about to get underway here, the round of 12. I'm gonna throw your thing, and I'm just simply gonna move up like a foot on the approach and just slow everything down. It looks pretty good. We're have to be very tempo-minded this morning, keeping my feet slow, making sure I'm rolling the ball forward, and then just letting the ball do the work on the lane. But looking forward to this. My opponent is Billy Hibbard, and he had a great day yesterday, so I know he's gonna have a good look on this. So we're gonna have to stay sharp, and we're gonna have to stay focused. So let's get after it. We got through the first round. The game plan went great. Obviously, I'm in the suite right now here at Fisher's, which is sick. But that worked out flawlessly. Just threw it really slow with urethane, kept it in front of me, watched the ball go through the pins really well. Now we got Pat Dombrowski. So 700 may not be enough against Pat. We may need something like north of like 730. So we're going to keep on the same game plan we had and hopefully just execute a little bit better in that third game and get the ball to go through the pins well. But I like the game plan. I like where we're at mentally. Let's keep making shots. Let's keep on rolling. And just like that, we sneak past Pat Dombrowski. What a great match that was. Unfortunately, I wasn't thinking about it. I should have set up the camera for the 10th frame, but it actually came down to me needing the first hit in the 10th frame of the last game to snap off Pat. And was able to get it done. That right lane was super, super tight. I mean, I think not only was it super tight, I think there's some topography problems that were there. I say problems. There was just some topography woes with that right lane, and getting the 10 pin out was almost impossible. But we managed to be on the good end of that draw when it came to just getting the hit at the right time, and we sneaked by Pat. And we're moving into the round of 4 now against Gene Perez. And this was actually one match I really didn't want to have. I didn't want Gene to be alone on the left side of the lane. Like, I'd prefer to face a righty, just more turbulence created on the lane. And I just feel like when there's more turbulence, there's more choppiness. I feel like I'm able to maybe get my ball to see a little bit better. So going into this match against Gene Perez now, I'm like, all right, well, we're going to have to just stay on it and keep making good shots. Obviously, we weren't throwing it like killer, but we were also throwing it pretty good. Like, we were putting it close enough to where it needed to be and getting the ball to do the right thing. But now we go from a 3-game total pinfall to a 2-game total pinfall. So got to be a little bit sharper, got to be a little bit more on top of it. So going into the match against Gene, I was just thinking, keep your mind really calm. Let's stay focused and on point of what we're doing and keep executing shots, and hopefully go out and put together 2 solid games and give Gene a rub for his money. So those are the thoughts heading into the round of 4. And wouldn't you know it, we're back in a title match. That match against Gene was probably one of the best executed rounds of bowling I have had in a long, long time. Pair was pretty decent. I stayed on top of transition really well, and I executed 20 solid frames. I really made Gene buckle down and focus. And I put together, like I said, 20 solid frames. And when my ball's doing the right thing and I'm able to focus and just continuously repeat, I can put up some good numbers. And that's what we did there in that match. And beating Gene is like, I mean, that's a big, tall task to beat. Gene is a phenomenal bowler with a whole bunch of street cred, a whole bunch of titles to his name, and won a lot of big amateur stuff too. So just a great, solid bowler. And like I said, to beat him is a tall task. So that felt pretty good to get by Gene. And now we're moving into a title match that I've actually kind of been looking forward to for a while against my buddy Evan Jens. And Evan and I have been good buddies for 4 years now. And he has been putting in some work. This kid has been running down tournament after tournament, and he hasn't quite pulled it off yet. He's still seeking for his first title, but he has made some really deep runs, and it was a pretty good feeling to be there with Evan in this title match, just because of how much I've got to watch him grow. But I also knew this too, as it was my turn to stand in front of him and make it as hard for him as I possibly could for him to capture title number 1. But going into this match, really, I was just trying to keep my eyes focused on what the ball was doing on the lane. They were getting really soupy and squirrely and kind of just not very fun. And I was just like, okay, let's just focus on making the first one good and go from there, and hopefully just stay on top of transition. So there's where we're at going into this round of 2 in the title match against Evan Jens. And I filmed all of it, so enjoy. Also, I didn't add this. This is a 2-game total pinfall.
brother. I look good. I'm just saying.
So
You cut that, right?
I wasn't gonna do this because I didn't want his head to get too big.
What?
But I've been bowling with Evan now 8 years,
Oh, not quite. Hey, give me
7 years.
No, we're only at 4, dude.
Or 4 years.
4.
And I have
You're
watched
old.
I have watched
Not that
Evan
old.
grind out here for 4 straight years. The first regional I ever bowled was with me at Angola, and he made match play, which he's a stud right there.
Immediately donked the next 4 off, though. Like, immediately.
However, Evan has put together tons of really good runs and just hadn't got it accomplished yet until today. So congratulations on title number 1. It is an honor to get to have him take his first title from me.
Dude,
That is really cool.
I kind of, not gonna lie, I was hoping it was going to be from you. Or Graham, you know. I'll take
Great,
him.
yeah. Graham's a good one.
But that's just Graham. Who doesn't want to be Graham? But no, dude.
What do you want to say to the people?
I got nothing. I finally won something and I haven't felt it yet, so.
This is number 1. Watch out, because the rest are going to come really quickly.
Appreciate you.
I'm at. Good bowling.
Oh,
Well, as much as I would love to sit here and hold up title number 6, unfortunately that is just not the case. However, as much as I am disappointed that I didn't capture that 6th title, I am just as excited and ecstatic for Evan and him capturing his first title. I have been watching Evan grow for the past, like I said, 4 years, and it's really cool to see him capture his first title. I know he didn't have much emotion there in that little interview, but it'll sink in at some point in time, and it'll come clear to him that he's a PBA champion. It's a pretty unique feeling. So I just want to say, Evan, congrats, man. I am so glad I'm the one that you had to beat to get there. And no, I didn't roll over for you. I was still angry when I lost, but I was very, very happy that you captured title number 1. So, guys, when it comes to my weekend of bowling, it's exactly where I want to be. I'm back in title matches. I'm back competing for wins. I'm able to see the lane a lot better now. The hand doesn't hurt. It's great. And I just have no complaints for over the weekend. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of comments about why did I get out of the urethane in that title match. It was kind of one of those things. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Our right lane got stupid. That's just the only word I can use to describe what that right lane was. And looking back, do I wish I would have tried reactive and just thrown a little bit harder? Yes. However, the other matches where I did throw reactive resin on fill balls, I think I hit the head pin once because all the other shots, it went runaway Brooklyn and missed the head pin left just because the middles were so flat. So I was kind of like scared out of throwing reactive resin because if they're hooking that much in the middle, that means I have to get it that much closer to the gutter. And when you're riding a fine line like that, sometimes in high pressure situations, it's not something you want to lean on, but it is what it is. I made the best of what I had. I really wish I maybe would have just made like a 1-1 right in that 10th frame, but in the same light too, I made the best choice I thought I needed at the time. It just didn't work out, guys. That's how life goes. That's how bowling goes. That's how anything goes. But when it comes to the weekend, I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't deserve it. The Lord's really been with me these past couple weeks and months as our lives are changing drastically and a lot of things around us are just getting kind of hectic and all these small problems are starting to pop up and I haven't been really able to, go out and practice and get on that grind the way I wanted to. And I just went into this weekend with just peace, knowing that win, lose, good, bad, we're going to do the best we can and that we're going to do it to glorify the Lord. And, He's amazing. He gave me a weekend I truly didn't deserve, but I'm super grateful for, and I'm honestly blessed. So as we move forward here, coming up into Bluffton and Anderson and Jackson, I know my schedule is just kind of insane, and I really haven't been able to take care of the things I need to take care of just because of all these small problems popping up. I'm just going to continue to put my trust in the Lord and know that where He needs me is where I'm going to be, and I'm just going to walk faithfully. And I would say that's probably the best advice I can give anybody. So for now, I'm going to continue to do my best to practice and keep things rolling as we head into Bluffton. And hopefully we can go out and do the same thing in Bluffton because that was a fun weekend. So guys, keep everything straight off the hook. I'm so grateful for all you guys and what you guys do here for me. I know it's just a small channel. We don't really do anything super spectacular, but I'm hoping that just me bringing you guys along for the ride and giving you some content on the inside is helpful. And if so, leave a comment. If it's not, leave a comment. And if you want to see something different, which I promise I'm going to try to start making different content, we'll do that too, guys. Keep everything straight off the hook. I'll see you next time. No way I left that short. No way I left that short.